Welcome everybody to episode 7 Comprehensive Gaming's I never said 7 days, did I? Minecraft Stoneblock. As I said, it's episode 7. You'll see I've taken down the disk drive and the controller for refined storage because I actually forgot I can do some quests with it. And I can get some nice lovely loot chests. So we'll just claim that. So they will get that one, the processor. Okay, but how many of those can I get? I think I've only got one on me. Right, that's fine. Alright, so let's put it all back down. Okay, click and click. So there we go. Controller, disk drive. That whoops. Okay, that'll work, donkey. That'll work. Now we want processor and normal, and I want J synchronized. Okay, so there's that one, and there's that one. Now if I'm right, I have to put these into here. There we go, click and click, and then that will give us what we need to complete that. Yep, okay, so we can claim that. But if I'm right, whoops, wrong thing. We need 1K, 4K, 16K. So 1K, I've got 4K. 4K. There we go. I can't make it currently because I need 1, 2 is 3. I need 9 of those, and then give me. Okay, what am I missing? Basic processes. Okay, that's not too difficult. So I need to make a couple more of you. Let's just make, yeah, that's not going to be enough. So we'll just stick those in there for now. Oh, let me just show what I've been busy with. So I've been just a little bit of making pretty. I put up my fencing with my double compressed cobblestone. For that to go there. There's another entrance. You can just see through the bars on that side. Chicken farm's been taken down. I added these dark oak lamps, but I'm not sure if I actually like them because it's really hard to judge with the lighting if they're actually doing anything or not. Currently this is the chicken farm. Whoops. So these are our bone white chickens, so let's give you bone meal. You can see they're both 111s. They're not very good. The rooster's just there because he's a menace to me. He runs around on my feet all the time. Then these guys, these will grow. So I've been breeding these. You see the ones that are the most success. So those are the flint chickens. So those are 7, 7, 8. So I'm going to breed them quickly. Here's 2 and 2 and 2. So I want to get all those to 10. And then once I've got it to 10, I'm going to, how do you say, start crossbreeding. Okay, those should all be done by now. That's all I've really done so far. I haven't really done much more than that. Okay, let's see if we can't finish. Yeah, you off. So we'll just dump you in there. And we, okay, I can't make the storage housing. Okay, let's just make a couple of those. Okay, now we should be able to do him. And now we go back. Okay. Just need to pick you up. Okay. And then I can just put the spectre coil back on you. So you've got power. Alright, let's detect. Claim you. Detect. It's in my inventory, so I wonder if it needs to be a... Might as well do the crafting grid while we're here. Huh, I'm not sure why it's not big. Okay, maybe it's because it's got stuff in it. Okay, and then the auto crafters, we'll get to that in a while. Yeah, I think that is exactly the problem. So we're just gonna stick you back there. Put that there. Set the priority to 10 on. I wonder if I can do that. Okay. I wonder if I can work this out quickly. I'll be back. Okay, I've run into a bug of some kind. I can't actually get that one to work, but I do have enough to hopefully complete this one now. Yeah, okay, so this one worked. It picked up the rotten flesh. And I've had a look at the endstone that I can make with barrels and lava and glowstone to make that. The problem I'm having is that, like with the storage disk, it won't complete the task. No matter what I do, this just does not want to work. So this one I can't complete. I might have to look at if there's a way I can force this, because I've got a brand new one. I even made it. There it sits in the inventory, nothing stored in it. And there's a 4000 one there, nothing stored in it either. So I have no idea why that's happened, but it is what it is. So okay, we got some more viaducts. Those are not bad at all. More speed upgrades, more speed upgrades. And what do we get out of you two? Ooh. Ah, you don't know. Oh, there's Dark Crux. Okay, that one I've not seen before, but those others are quite handy. And let's just dump all of those back in. Yeah, no, that's fine. So those, I'm going to just leave them alone for now, because maybe the quest comes up again. But if I remember, oh wait, there's also this thing. Let me just actually have a look at this thing. I have no idea what you do with it. None whatsoever. We'll figure that out. Okay, there was something I wanted to check. It was here, automated mob farm. Okay, these I should be able to make quite easily. I should have the resources for that. So a fan, right. So a fan. I think it was that kind of fan. I need 2 of those. What else was there? 4 iron spikes, 1 item collector. Oops. Item collector. Okay. Got 1 of those things and spikes. And it was iron spikes. Alright, so we're going to have to make a couple of swords. 1 is 2. Okay, now that should let us detect that. Yeah, as I click out, obviously. Alright, that was quite painless. That's going to be quite useful when we do eventually rebuild the mob farm, which I'm actually considering doing in this episode. Alright, I've got 1 of those. They're useful in the nether, but not currently. So as I said, I've put it. Ooh, a bit of lag. I've put in these lamps, bit of color. I need to finish off this pillar here. And what I do need to do is I actually need to do this. And I need to take these out. The reason I'm taking these out is that the chickens, for whatever reason, they have this habit. Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind, but it'll work. Is that they will run in on that second level and they will just commit suicide. They'll get wedged somehow and they'll just die between the two. That's why I actually put it up there, because they were running over the side of the fence. And I have no idea why they were doing that. So hopefully it is now fixed. Sorry about that. My phone was on. Bad YouTuber. Alright, so that's that. And obviously that's a switch to turn on the glowstone lamps so those can grow quicker. For now, I've been experimenting with an idea for this area. Basically, for the power generation room, I haven't quite worked out the details in my head yet for that, but there was something I wanted to do. I want to also expand this into its own little alcove. Not really an alcove, but its own room as well. There was a couple of other things I wanted to do, but I'm happy with the chickens as they are now. Currently they are just dumping their stuff into that double chest down there, which is going to get full very quickly. I want to probably look at getting the auto sieves and all of that going, but I need more power for that. So everything revolves around power currently, which is the problem. So I think maybe we should actually look at getting this rainbow generator, but I don't think, no, I can't, because I need the, what do you call it? Well, I can't generate all the different kinds, like the death generator and all that. I can't do that reliably yet, so we can't do that. So I think let us build our mob grinder, and for the mob grinder I'm going to need some new armor. So let's have a quick look at what armors we can get. So literally what I needed was that, and literally the second skeleton I just killed with a skeleton, I got one. Apparently I've got quite good luck. Let me see if I can't get you to get magma cube. I saw a bigger one of you floating around here. Oh, there is. Okay, well, so I'm gonna build a whole set of new armor, do all of that, and I get a drop of evil on literally the second attempt. Not quite what I had in mind, but hey, it works. Can't complain about it. Drops of evil is quite a rare drop, but to make a very high yield mob farm, you do actually need them for the mob with the mob grinder. So probably what I'm going to do with the thing, I might as well stick it. What I want to make is some of this though, dark. Well, I'm not going to go through 74 page dark glass. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. Okay, I thought it would be a smidgen easier to make it than that, but anyway. It's fine, that's fine. I like using the dark ineffable glass, but currently it's a little... Ooh, no, I'm not using that. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just use normal glass. Now let's use the blue, and we'll use cobblestone. We'll use some double compressed. I'll just take another 2 stacks of that. Now, if I remember correctly, this thing goes 7x7x7. Give you a heads up of what I've done. So I've been screwing around with fans and all sorts of stuff, but strictly not necessary. So I've put in speed upgrades, ultimate 12 of those. So my current usage is 16.19. I don't quite have that much power. I've got 14 odd. So that's pulling it out of the absorption hopper. Because this is diamond level chest, which is not really needed. I just wanted to make sure I'm covered. And then it's got a filter in here. You can see it's got the 5 whitelisted items, which goes in there, and then they'll open it up there. There, I did have the loot recycler here, but it like recycled draconium ore. I'm like, I needed draconium ore. So it's now just dumping everything into here, and then like the cobblestone and that kind of stuff, I will just like blacklist and that kind of thing and get rid of it. I don't need it in here, or I'm going to make a separate storage system for it. So that is currently how we're working. The fans, as I say, are for fun, beyond more anything else. It's just to watch the guys get blown around, and there is a purpose behind it. The absorption hopper, as it stands, is only 7x7x7. So the outer rings, I noticed like a whole, if I can get off the fan, this line here, there was a whole heap of stuff that was sitting there against this wall here that I couldn't get at. So that's why I put the fans in. Now you can see the way I've angled the fans is that they all basically force the guys into the middle. I will be upgrading the absorption hopper to make it bigger, and so it can get everybody, but it's just for now. These are cheap, and they're fun to use. The only annoying thing is they affect you as well. So trying to set this up with the what's the name was quite annoying. So that's oh, I can take that off. That doesn't need to be there. So that is our current state of play currently. So I spent some time working on this. I'm going to make it look a bit prettier, make it look a bit nicer, fill in these giant holes I've carved everywhere. And I actually need to look at the absorption. Absorb. Hopper. Okay. Hopper. Okay, so that is the absorption hopper. Range. Okay, so I need to look at the range upgrades for that, and that's under mob grinding utilities. Okay, so that's not too bad. So that's our current state of play. I'm quite happy with the mob grinder. The mob grinder is working a treat, especially with that, what's the name of evil? That is a drop of evil. We are getting a lot of different things. So we're going to have to probably upgrade and filter this at some point. But yeah, that's good enough for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. We'll be back shortly with more recordings and more episodes. So you know what to do. Click that like button, and I'll see you guys again soon. Cheers.